I think I'd like to meet all of them, but I think, I mean, it'd be pretty fascinating meeting an angel. I mean, it would.
Yeah.
I'd have a lot of questions. So what's God really like? Does he really look like Rob? Is he as nice as Rob and talented? Can he sing like Rob? I'd love to meet Hilo. I'd like to have a heart-to-heart with that guy for sure. And I'd like to spar with Paul Ballard. I'd like to meet him at the gym. I need about a month and a half to get back in shape, but I'd like to spar with Paul Ballard, I think. Wouldn't that be cool to be able to fight yourself? Sometimes I play in my head, I'm like, I think about the younger me, and you know, I was pretty strong and I had a lot of things going for me. I think like if I fought a 28-year-old me, he'd probably whoop my ass, but I'm pretty sure I'd kick his ass. Because the knowledge that I've gained since then, I've got that old veteran thing going on. I'm an old ringer now. Yeah, there's experience, and there's a whole lot of new tricks. I think I might bait him in and take him out. 28-year-old me. Coming for you. Coming for you, Tahmoh. Thank you. Hi.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm awesome.
Awesome.
Was part of the reason I started watching Star-Crossed was because you're on it. Like, do you get really sad when you have to die on a show?
Well, it's been a pattern now for a while, so I've embraced that death thing. Like, Tahmoh, we're offering you a gig. I'm like, fantastic. Do I die? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, okay. Let's get her done. Is it a good death? Is it exciting? Interesting. Oh, I'm getting thrown off a roof again. Well, I've already done that. Let's do it again. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Yeah, you know, it's part of the job, especially when you're doing one-offs or small arcs. You know, it's inevitable. It's going to come. You know, funny enough, the first 7 years of my career were on 3 different series, and I only died in one of them. So I had like 7 years where I was spoiled, where I was a guy who never died. 7 years straight, I was just used to episodic and just, you know, living on. And then when that finished, I was doing all these other things and I was dying all over the place. At first, I was having some issues with it. I was like, really? Do I have to die that way? Joss Whedon, really? But yeah, it's part of the job. You know, life is really short. I want to, I'd like to challenge myself and experience as many different characters as I can as an actor. That said, I'm also looking forward to the time where I get to, it's been a while, I'm looking forward to the time where I get to really immerse myself into a character and take a longer journey, whether that be a year or 2 years or 3 years. I'm looking forward to that again. And I feel like it's coming up.
Thanks, you're awesome.
I'm manifesting it.
There you go.
Thank you. What was that? Sanitarian! Like, what was that? Nothing. Hi.
Before we run out of time, we have a clip ready to show for the people that haven't seen it from Rift World. If you'd like to.
This beautiful man has been so supportive of a little side project that I have. For those of you who haven't seen it, for those who may smoke in the room, you might enjoy this even more. Check it out. Check out this clip.
We'll roll it.
Yeah, thank you. Are you learned in the ways of magic?
What now? What is this, a movie or a play or?
Do I appear to play?
Yeah. You really think that you're a wizard?
Would that I could prove it. A teleporting wizard with a fire drake tattoo?
That's him. He's legit, right? Oh, he's nuts. I mean, it's very sad.
Oh, what is it, Halloween? Is it May?
No.
Can I just say that you're in really good shape for a wizard? It's a sign of stupidity.
Heed my words, my lady. Neither you nor your brother are safe. You must not return home. not your gods. I meant no offense. That's how Alar walks, with purpose. I was like, I'm the man. I got a cape. There's a lot of that going on. And I had on really funny pants that kept on catching on to things. Yeah. You can watch it right away. You can go online. You can go to CBC Punchline. You can find the links. They're all over the place. I'm sure many people will tweet it. I'll tweet it right after this. It's very easy. You can watch it in under an hour. It's a web series. The episodes are 5 to 7 minutes. I'd love it if you watched it. If you liked it, retweet it. If you don't like it, retweet it anyway. Yeah, it's good. You can watch it in under an hour. So you guys can be bored in a lunch break and throw in some earbuds and watch it on your phone. It's fun. We had a lot of fun. We're getting a lot of love. We just won Best Dramedy, or I think it was New Pilot at the New York Film Festival. Some sort of prestigious award. Yeah, so we've been getting a lot of acclaim, a lot of awards, and things are happening. So you're gonna watch it, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna want more. And we're working on that right now. Things are looking good. Where was that? Is that here? Whose turn is it?
Here.
Hi. I'm Tristan. You were on Dollhouse, right?
Was that with Joss Whedon? Yeah. Oh yeah, I was on that. Yeah.
I was wondering what it was like to be on Dollhouse, if you even remember it, I guess.
What was the last bit?
If you even remember it, I guess.
Yeah, I was smoking a lot back then. So it's kind of just one big haze. I don't really remember that period of my life. I'm totally joking. It was a great experience. I guess worked with some incredible people. Everyone in the crew was very, very passionate. Joss Whedon's writing team was incredible. Tim Minear, he brought in a huge group of, the best of the best. The actors were fantastic from top to bottom. But there were some struggles. We had some problems right out of the gate, which is very difficult for an actor to insulate himself from. The show was struggling right from the jump. Joss Whedon did an amazing pilot, and then they decided to redo the pilot. And that's never a good sign. You don't want to be reshooting the pilot, and we were reshooting it. So we cannibalized that first episode, the original one that Joss did, and we spread it out over 4 episodes, which was very, very confusing chronologically because everything happened at a different time now. In the first episode, I meet Echo right away. In the new version, I didn't meet her till like the 3rd or 4th episode. So in my head, I'm like, you had to track it yourself, and everyone was kind of scrambling and rushing to get it done and be on point. And it's very important as an actor to know where you're coming from. What's just transpired? Who have you met? What has happened? What piece of evidence for my character has he learned? Where is he at this point in the story? So it was challenging in the beginning, but I think we found our momentum, and then, I'd be lying if I didn't say I think everyone was surprised that we got a 2nd season. There were some really good episodes, but things just weren't looking good. The network wasn't completely happy as far as I know. And to be honest with you, which was very odd, but a lot of fans didn't tune in like they normally do for Joss Whedon stuff. And that probably had to do with the fact that this was 6 years ago, and then getting things online wasn't as accessible and normal as it is now. And we were in the Friday night death slot. It was the worst slot. That's where they put shows to just fail, and we got put in it. And originally when the show started, we were supposed to be opening for 24. There was so much hype. I was like, we're opening for 24, the hottest show on television? I was ecstatic. And in a period of 3 months, we were suddenly in the death slot. I was like, how did that happen so quickly? I'm not privy to, the big decisions and the workings of a major network. I can guess at certain things, but I'm not sure how certain decisions are made. And whatever happened in a very brief time, we went from being in a great position to a very bad position. It was challenging, but we did get 2 seasons, and it was a fantastic experience. Thank you. Hi.
I also have a dollhouse question. From an acting point of view, what was it like coming in and all the other actors are getting to play multiple characters, multiple things, and every week you're Paul?
Boring. Oh God, Paul again. Paul. No, it was good. But again, kind of going back to what I was saying there, we had high hopes of the show going on, and when things started looking pretty good again in the second season, we had a little momentum, the scenes were good, it was inevitable in the storyline that I was eventually that it was going to happen. And I was just hoping that it would happen, that I would get to play a different character. Like, that would have been the coolest thing to do. I never got to that point, unfortunately. We got canceled before that. But